Silent rage. Silent rage, it can be so dangerous if you're not paying attention to it. It can be a detriment to you if you have it within yourself. And then when you're experiencing it from someone else, you have to pay real close attention to that silent rage. But every now and again, it will slip out because anger and rage, it can't be contained. You may can contain it for a little while, but every now and again it's going to slip out here and there because it's not containable. It's like something rising up, or like a volcano about to erupt. Or the best description of anger is the Incredible Hulk. How at first it's just like growing and small, then the more and more it grows and grows and grows, and then he turns into this complete angry monster and just crashes out and explodes. That's the perfect depiction of anger and rage. But silent rage is tricky. You gotta be careful. You see, it can seem like kindness on the surface level, on the outside. It can seem as though it's kind, but it's really anger, and it's really silent rage. For some, they could just be peaceful until they're triggered, and then that silent rage comes out. Then you could go a little further up the spectrum, and a person could be trying to suppress their anger, being fake kind, just acting as if, they are a helper or they're a humanitarian. Meanwhile, they're suppressing that rage and that anger. And you may feel like, oh, this person is so kind. This person is so, compassionate, so empathetic. They're always there for people. They're always doing things for people. But then on the flip side of that, where that anger and that rage slips out at, it's just in like little words, or the way that they may speak to another person while still being super kind to you, still being super kind, maybe to others. But then it could be a particular person that silent rage slip out on, and they will trash talk that person, talk bad to them, talk down on them, and then in turn will turn around to you and say, I'm not that way. I just have to talk to this particular person this way because whatever excuse they give you, because that's a man, or maybe they're helping, the less fortunate, so they'll blame it on that as well, but they'll take their anger out on someone that they just don't like, or someone that's less fortunate, and they know that person needs them, and that person is under their thumb, so they'll look at that person as basically nothing, while in turn trying to seem like they're kind, all the way around. It's just surface level kindness. It's not kindness that's coming from the heart or just this innate kindness. No, it's an agenda behind the kindness. And then that's where the silent rage is at. Another example is, a person can be kind and nice and generous until you do something that they don't like, or until they feel like you have no more value to you, and then they'll act passive aggressive. Okay, that's another way of saying that is another description of silent rage, passive aggression. So what they'll do is they'll play coy, or they'll play it as if everything is okay, but then they'll do little small things to show you that you don't matter, or they want to hear you need them, or ask for something, or just put the ball basically in their court to where you need them, and then they'll do little slide things, or tell you one thing and then do the next, just to show you that you don't matter, or just to show you their rage and their anger. But that's what I call silent rage and silent anger. The opposite of that is the loud rage. People just be out loud with it. Those type of people that suppress it, and then all of a sudden there's just mass shootings, or they just hurt a whole bunch of people at once, or somebody that just crash out and just do all kind of crazy things. That's loud rage. And it's with loud rage, you can see what's going on. You basically know what's coming. You see this person out loud, but that silent rage, oh, that's the one that's going to sneak up and clutch your throat type of thing. So I just wanted to come, excuse me, and just talk about how to just be careful of that silent rage. If you sense it in someone, get away from them. Get away from them, because they 9 times out of 10, they not going to crash out on you, but they are going to, play a certain role until they can't take it no more. And then they're going to show you silently that you don't matter.